Benny, it wasn't like a game plan of yours as a guy. When you do a song like I Can't Get Enough and you
Yeah.
got Selena Gomez on it, who's your
Uh-huh.
girlfriend now, you're not calculated to the point where you go, hey, I'll get Selena Gomez on my record and I'll ask her out. You were friends with her for years, right? It was an
Yeah.
unexpected romance.
It was so crazy. When we went out on our first date, I didn't even know it was a date. She was like, "Hey, you wanna hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah." We go and we hang out, and I remember we were talking, and she's like she's such a forward person, and she's like the coolest, the nicest, the sweetest, like everything. And I remember sitting there and she's like, "Well, I would have worn something different for this date." And I was like, "What? We're on a date?" And I was like, and then, before I know it, we're hanging out the next day and the next day and the next, and it was just like,
Isn't that a mind fuck? You don't know you're on a date, so you're being cool and you're being
yeah,
relaxed and it's like one of your friends. And then as soon as she says to you, we're on a date, your whole demeanor changes, right? You're suddenly
yeah,
fixing your hair.
yeah.
You're
You
like,
can't. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. That's why you should never know you're on a date. No, it's crazy because we always like the way we talk and stuff. You know, people always said this to me. When you meet your best friend, like she's truly just like my best friend. We just like
wow.
we laugh all fucking day. She's inspires me. I get home from work. I think I had a good day. I'm like, what did you do? She's like, oh, I just filmed this thing with Meryl Streep. And then like I went to a fundraiser and now I'm like recording it. My day sounds like shit every day compared to hers.
Because she's on that show with Steve Martin and Martin Short. You hanging with those dudes?
Oh my God, it's the best. I'll be sitting with her and I'm sitting with Martin Short and Steven Spielberg and Eugene Levy. Everything.
It's crazy.
Everything. Yeah, it's insane. I remember we were going to this restaurant and they were like, oh, when you get there, ask for the Al Pacino table. And I was like, oh, they must have like names like Frank Sinatra, Al Pacino. I get down and fucking Al Pacino's having dinner with us. Like, it's crazy. But Steve and Marty, I mean, they're the last of a fucking generation. Those guys are genius level, brilliant. And Steve is so fun. He loves art too. He's a big collector. So like I'm always in awe. And Marty is dropping gems every day. And like you can't help but have a stomach ache from laughing every time you hang out with those guys.
You have no room for kids in your life, right?
What do you mean? I want to have that's like my the goal on the box. Like
Oh, no kidding.
I have a lot of god kids. I got a ton of nephews. It's I love being around kids.
When will you propose? You should make the announcement now. When are you going to propose to your very famous girlfriend, Selena? What are you thinking?
When I look at her, I do say, I'm always just like, I don't know a world where it could be better than this.
How long you been going out?
Almost a year.
Oh, a year.
We're-
Okay. What about a ring for the 1-year anniversary? What do you got planned for the? You're the master chef and master party planner. What do you got planned for the 1-year anniversary?
It's right around her birthday. I got some really good stuff. This is literally what we did for Valentine's Day. Her favorite thing is Taco Bell. So these are her favorite foods. Okay, so I said I want to do something that she loves. She loves movies. So I rented out a movie theater. And she loves a comfortable couch. So I took out the seats and we put like a huge couch in the front. And I was like, what are all her favorite foods? So I thought of them. I spoke with her grandma. I spoke with her mom, her best friend. And this is what I came up with. I made her fried pickles there. I brought a deep fryer, everything, made her fried pickles. I got her all her favorite Taco Bell. She loves hot Cheetos. I got her hot Cheetos. And then she loves movie theater nachos. So I brought in a nacho machine. And then
God.
we watched, her favorite movie like growing up was Almost Famous. So we watched Almost Famous. We ate fucking nachos. And like, that's what she loves. Like, she's like the easiest
You're
thing
some
in the world.
fucking boyfriend, man. Holy
Oh, my-
shit. You're knocking it out of the park. I see love here. I'm predicting marriage.
You and me both.
You got a ring?
I don't have anything. What do you mean? I got no shoes on. I got to get my act together.